What is going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? Revolution Hell Cowboy here, and this is my WWE Payback review video. And Payback was a decent pay-per-view. There were matches that were hit and miss, and then there were matches that were pretty awesome. Now, the only matches that I did not watch, I had missed the kickoff show, which I thought there was going to only be one match, but apparently there was a bonus match, which involved Stardust and R-Truth, which, if I would have known about that match, I would have made a prediction. I know that R-Truth won from what I have heard, but so I guess that won't count on my predictions because I didn't. Well, probably like everybody else didn't know about it. So, all right. Now the only match I knew about that I missed was from the kickoff show, and it was Axel Mania, or Curtis Axel, and Macho Mandow, who we all fully know as Damien Sandow, taking on the Ascension. I had predicted that Axel and Mandow were going to win, but they didn't. But like I said, I missed the match anyway, and it wasn't really a big deal. I mean, it's just a match that could have been probably just on SmackDown or Raw, but whatever. It was on a kickoff show, so no big deal. I predicted that Axel and Mando would win. They didn't. The Ascension won, but whatever. And when they showed a replay of it later tonight, I was surprised that Curtis Axel dressed like Hulk Hogan. That was interesting. Okay, so for the show itself, when it comes to the rest of my predictions, I predicted that Sheamus would defeat Dolph Ziggler, and he did. But Dolph Ziggler did get some revenge, making Sheamus kiss his ass when he had Sheamus in the corner and started rubbing his ass in Sheamus' face. So, hey, we finally got what we wanted, having Sheamus kiss his ass, even though he didn't really kiss it, but he did in a way. And Jerry Lawler, I believe, was the one making the kissing sounds. Next match was the New Day defend the Tag Team Championships against Cesaro and Kid, and a 2 out of 3 falls match. Of course, New Day starts talking, trying to tell everybody to be positive. They see the POP hold it down. Like, I'm sorry, that's getting old. Come on, guys. But anyways, great match. Cesaro showed off his athleticism again. He did his little stomping on both Kofi and Big E. He did his uppercuts in the corner. And there was even one point where I thought that he and Kid were going to knock into each other when Kid was throwing off the ropes, and he was about to knock Cesaro off as Cesaro ducks. Kid flips on his back and then flips back in the ring. But of course, even though Xavier wasn't allowed to wrestle in the match, he still pulled a little switcheroo, pretended that he was Kofi. The referee didn't notice. He got the final fall, and, well, New Day keep their tag team championships. So, yeah, I predicted New Day was going to win. I figured they would. And I think that at least for one more month, they'll keep the tag belts, as they will be defending the tag team championships at Elimination Chamber. Okay, next match, if I can remember off the top of my head. If I go out of order, please forgive me. Next match, I believe, was Ryback and Bray Wyatt, which was another good match. Bray Wyatt, I did a little move off the top, top rope, with Ryback to the outside, and I think he bruised Ryback's ribs. Though I thought he almost got his nuts for a moment because Ryback looked like he was grabbing his nuts and almost got counted out. But good match. Of course, Bray Wyatt first tried to attempt Sister Abigail, then Ryback tried to attempt his shell shock, and then at one point Ryback did a frog splash, which there's kind of a joke going around that he's wearing he has a singlet like RVD would wear, so he's still RVD's singlet. Now he's still in RVD's move. But in the end, Bray Wyatt was able to dominate the match, take advantage, and do the Sister Abigail for the win. And, well, I predicted Bray Wyatt would win, so far, I've already gotten 3 straight matches predicted right on the show itself. Let's see. Trying to think what else. So, there's 3 matches so far. We got 4 more to go. Of course, let's see if I can remember. I'm going to go out of order a little bit, just trying to remember off the top of my head. We had the Divas match. Naomi and Tamina Snuka defeating the Bellas, which I predicted that was going to happen, and I honestly could have cared less about that match. Of course, we had the I Quit match with Cena and Rusev, which probably was maybe the best match of the night. You know, they went all out, and it was no disqualification, so they used whatever they could. Of course, you know, Rusev tried to tell Cena early on, you know, the fans, like half the fans don't like you, so why don't you just say I quit already? Of course, you know Cena's not going to say I quit. Every time he says no, he even said hell no at one point in the match. And they did everything, you know. Cena, of course, he brutalized Rusev with a TV, and you could tell that really hurt Rusev, like he was crying in pain. He used a laptop, and then eventually Rusev drove Cena through a table. Then Rusev tried to throw Cena into the pyros, which that didn't work, and for Rusev instead, Rusev got driven into the pyros. And then at the end of the match, Rusev starts dismantling the ring. And by the way, I forgot to mention that Bray Wyatt did the same thing with taking a turnbuckle cover off. So sorry I forgot that. I just now remembered that. But anyways, Rusev tries to use the part of the ring that he dismantled, try to use his weapon. He misses. Cena grabs it. Cena starts, you know, doing the SDF with that rope. So Rusev is yelling in Bulgarian. And it's hard to even say, you know, even tell if he was saying I quit unless you know how to speak Bulgarian. Until Lana comes out and says he quits. And, well, that was the other match. Rusev was not happy. And they even showed later in the night where Rusev started yelling Bulgarian again and then told Lana in English to get out. I predicted Rusev was going to win, but at the same time, I did figure that, you know, that Rusev probably wasn't going to win because there's really no chance of them making John Cena say I quit. I didn't think that was going to happen. And even Rusev at one point in the match thought he won that because Cena had passed out, but also you got to say I quit in the match for it to be over. And that's a little controversial since Lana had to say it for Rusev, so I guess we'll see what happens on Raw tonight, whether or not, you know, she's going to be with him much longer, which, as the rumor is, she's not. Then we also had Neville take on King Barrett, which that match, it had potential to be good, but then Barrett decided to go outside the ring and get counted out, so Neville won by count out, but then Barrett attacked Neville, and well, Neville eventually got the upper hand, even do the red arrow before, you know, they were able to cut away before, you know, the main event. Now, I had predicted that Neville was going to lose, that King Barrett was going to win. Well, I guess that didn't happen. I guess we weren't all expecting Barrett to get counted out, but whatever. So, I've already gotten 3 predictions wrong and 4 right, so now that leads us to the main event, the Fatal 4-Way WWE Championship. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, and this was a good match. You can't tell me you didn't enjoy this match, especially when the Shield for only one brief moment reunited, and they put Randy Orton through a table. But, like I said, it was for a brief moment as Seth tried to put his fist out, and, well, yeah, Dean and Roman weren't having it, and they were going to put him through a table. Kane got involved, because, you know, Kane wanted to keep his job. I think we all saw that coming. And, well, they powerbombed Kane twice. First on the Rollins, and the table didn't break. Fans said do it again, so they did. And, well, the table finally broke, and we were down to Ambrose and Reigns. But after a while, Orton got back up. Rollins got back up. And even at one point, Seth Rollins tried to do Randy Orton's, you know, rope DDT move, which he couldn't. Randy Orton, you know, of course, is going to do it better. But the biggest shock was when Seth Rollins did the pedigree, which I think he did before. It wasn't the first time he did it. I think he did it last time. I can't remember, but because, you know, he can't do the curb stop anymore. It's been banned permanently. But anyways, Rollins does the pedigree and he wins, keeping the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Kane keeps his job as Director of Operations, and well, I predicted that one right. I figured Seth was going to win. I mean, I would have liked if Ambrose won. I've said Orton was a possibility. Roman Reigns was the least likely. But I figured they're going to keep the belt on Rollins a little bit longer. At least up until Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. So, hey, I got 5 predictions right. 3 wrong. So, you know, not bad. I think I did pretty good on this pay-per-view. And it was pretty enjoyable. For the pay-per-view itself, I would say I'd rate it maybe I would say a very generous 8, just because the Cena and Rusev match, New Day and Cesaro Kid, and the Fatal 4 matches were probably the best matches on the show. Ryback and Bray Wyatt was pretty decent. The only disappointments were maybe the Divas match, because, well, it's a Divas match. It wasn't really, I don't remember anything that happened in that match other than Naomi and Tamina winning. And then, like I said, Neville and Barrett still had potential to be a good match, and then it kind of was a letdown. And I missed the pre-show matches, like I said, so I'm not going to really judge them. But other than that, it was enjoyable, and I'm looking forward to Elimination Chamber. Maybe I'll try to make a predictions video. Maybe I'll have an announcement video come up pretty soon that's going to kind of affect the future of my channel, but I'm not going to talk about it right now because I need to get some stuff worked out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and feel free to let me know what your predictions were, and if you got them right, and just tell me what matches you enjoyed. Anyways, thanks for watching, rock on, and as always, keep collecting.